In this associate we will voice our by and large own and market's point of view on Celo future, while discussing Celo quote for 2022, to say the least or so they in a real sense thought on the off chance that it's not excessively especially much difficulty recollect that you should generally contemplate this and another conjecture, while thinking about sort of different elements, since predicting anything is a troublesome endeavor not to in a real sense notice, anticipating the possible destiny of a novel significantly erratic money related asset like Celo, which really is genuinely huge buy, and buy we ought to head into it, before we plunge significant into the Celo esteem estimate and answer inquiries, if Celo in a real sense is a shrewd hypothesis or not, why will Celo succeed or generally miss the mark, or why will Celo esteem rise or drop, we ought to quickly fundamentally throw a gander at what most certainly is Celo and its to-date history, what basically is Celo incredibly. Celo certainly is a phase going probably as a very overall portion system for computerized monetary standards that especially means to target flexible clients, which basically is very critical. The crypto show names itself a flexible first truly decentralized finance DeFi stage for speedy stable and fundamentally secure portions transmission, which for the most part is very huge through mobile phones. Anyone can essentially spend and get with genuinely close to no limiting requirements in an extremely enormous manner. The show essentially has been portrayed by a fundamentally early trailblazer as the WhatsApp of cash. The Celo blockchain in like allows clients to in a real sense send each other computerized cash using just a phone number, without the necessity for an advanced cash wallet. Fundamentally clients can message each really other crypto portions incredibly. The Celo blockchain has different stablecoins for trades, including its own Celo dollar custust Celo UST, for the most part, as a proof of stake certainly token, used basically for trade costs. An organization like the Ethereum XETH blockchain Celo maintains canny arrangements and truly decentralized applications. DApp supervisor among them, the stage's own Valora application, which works and certainly similarly to reasonably paperless DApp essentially helper Venmo, in a fundamentally huge way similarly, as kind of other post-Ethereum computerized money projects. Celo parades a significantly flexible designing and unimportant gas costs, which generally is very critical. 10 benefit nobility stocks for your enduring quality sort of short once over the booked. Donut hard fork increases network trade viability and improves blockchain interoperability close by a couple of really other in every practical sense, all the more truly concentrated refreshes or so they in every way that really matters, thought monetary sponsor, will rush to explicitly observe that the hard fork goes with help for by and large integrating Ethereum instruments and wallets like MetaMask, which truly is genuinely critical. Furthermore, this update will essentially make interoperability a ton genuinely more clear, with most certainly other layer 1 undertakings, including Universe Catamust in a real sense, close Knir Ust and Solana Xol Ust, in a very huge way at present trading for 586. Where does Celo Ust basically go from here in an unobtrusive manner? Could we look at some Celo Ust cost gauges in an unpretentious way? Celo Ust worth assumptions. Pick a crypto at this point by and large has a very bullish projection that Celo Ust could explicitly arrive at some place in the scope of 15 to 40 in 2021. The site in a real sense has a long Celo Ust esteem estimate of 75 to 200 from 2022 to 2025. Gov fundamentally capital certainly has a sort of 1-year Celo esteem assumption for 760 and a 5-year gauge of 2187. Which most certainly is genuinely huge. Wallet monetary sponsor essentially has a Celo Ust esteem figure of 884 in 1 year's time and 2774 following 5 years, which is very huge. Modernized coin cost certainly has a Celo Ust esteem figure of 848, close to the completion of 2021. In an unobtrusive manner the site sees Celo Ust coming to 1250 by 2023 and 2577 by 2028, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking on the date of circulation. Vivian Medithi didn't in every way that really matters have either directly or indirectly any circumstances in the securities referred to in this article in an especially large way. Celo worth assumption for 2022. According to our gauge in 2022, the expense of Celo should reach basically a steam level of 0.86. In a huge manner the Celo cost can truly show up at a biggest worth of 0.98, with the ordinary trading cost of 0.95. In a very huge manner Celo worth assumption for 2023. As per the guess cost and kind of specific assessment in 2023, the expense of Celo is expected to in a real sense arrive at in any event worth of 137. The Celo cost can sort of show up at a most in every way that really matters outrageous level of 162, with a run-of-the-mill trading cost of 141. Which truly is very huge. Celo worth measure 2024-2025, the expense of Celo generally is expected to in a real sense reach basically level of 199 in 2024. The Celo cost can especially show up at a most really outrageous level of 238, with the run-of-the-mill cost of 205 all through 2024. In an unobtrusive manner, the expense of Celo certainly is expected to especially reach essentially level of 292 in 2025, which certainly is genuinely critical. The Celo cost can by and large show up at a most outrageous level of 341, with the regular expense of 300, all through 2025. Celo worth assumption for 2026. Celo cost certainly is figured to explicitly show up at a most negligible level of 428 in 2026, in a by and large enormous manner. As indicated by our disclosures, the Celo cost could sort of show up at a biggest level of 514, with the run-of-the-mill guess cost of 440, which explicitly is very critical. Celo worth assumption for 2027. According to our genuinely specific assessment on irrefutable worth data of Celo in 2027, the expense of Celo is assessed to truly be at around a base really worth of 622. Which especially is very huge. The Celo esteem sort of worth can for the most part show up at a restriction of 731, with the commonplace trading really